Lighting up the present, how the advent of light made the modern world. Before light. Light is a big part of life. In ancient times, light is what helped people tell time and go out in the dark. Now it helps us see in the dark, light up stadiums, saves us from blackouts, and more. The biggest problem addressed in Stephen Johnson's Light, How We Got to Now, deals with the fact that there was a shortage of good ways to make our own light. A few hundred years ago, the only source of light in the dark came from candles. Candles are now made out of wax, but originally, candles were made out of rancid animal fat. Lighting these candles filled rooms with smoke and noxious gas. Candlelight was unclean and not always bright, but there was no other methods to create light in the dark. However, this would change. A new source. In 1712, a sea captain named Captain Hussey came across a sperm whale and soon realized inside these whales is a unique type of oil, later named spermaceti. Spermaceti burns brightly. Soon, spermaceti was used to create lamps, and these lamps revolutionized the way we use light. How our world has changed. With the invention of artificial light, everything changed. Sleep schedules, which were dictated by the time the sun rose and set, were not dictated by our bodies anymore. Before, humans had 2 sleep cycles, but now those 2 sessions were merged into one long sleep. As with all technology, there were some negative effects. Light being available when it should be dark led to tiredness and insomnia. However, there were positive effects too. More light available, even in the dark, led to more hours of productivity, which is something we experience even today. New inventions. Artificial light didn't stop with spermaceti lamps. The next big invention was flash photography. A journalist named Jacob Riis wanted to shed light on the squalor of the homes and life of immigrants living in Manhattan. He wrote articles about this, but he realized he was unable to garner interest from those in Middle America. Riis realized a photo might help change people's minds, but photos taken in the dark wouldn't picturize anything real. In Germany, 2 pyromaniacs created their own portable light by lighting magnesium on fire. Riis used this method to take pictures, garnering interest in creating what we now know as flash photography. The next invention is the biggest, the light bulb. Inventor Thomas Alva Edison is highly respected for this invention, but it isn't originally his. Many inventors in Europe and Canada were playing around with this idea already. However, no real success had been achieved. Edison bought the Canadian patent and began work. Originally, the light bulb he created only lit up a room for a few minutes. He brought in reporters one by one to show them, making it seem as if the light bulb lasted longer than it did. Once it was time to deliver, he gathered several other inventors and brilliant minds to work on this. In 2 years, after trying out over 6,000 different materials, Edison and his team finally created a light bulb that would last for 1,200 hours. Now people could use the money they were spending on spermaceti lamps on a light bulb that would last much longer. Edison used his invention to light up homes and other places such as sports arenas, and his invention is used in every household today. The value. Critically analyzing technology helps both individuals and society as a whole recognize the need for improvement, extension, and creativity with regards to technology. Technology can advance us as people and as a society in both personal and professional interactions and settings. It helps build the need for technological inclusion for productivity. Sometimes it's easy to see how much technology improved individual life and society. Other times, it's harder to see the positives. Critically analyzing technology the way Stephen Johnson does in his documentaries helps remind us of advancement, convenience, and general improvement, and why all of that is so essential to life in every way. Thank you.